Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now I am a Elder Scrolls fan and I am very excited for Elder Scrolls 6. But Todd Howard did confirm it's going to take a long time and we are far off from seeing it. First off, why did you take so long? Second off, was it really worth it? Was Starfield really worth it? Anyways, now these are some things, and I mean since it's going to take a while and the only real information we have is that one trailer we got like 7 years ago or something and a few screenshots here and there. And that's basically it. There are some speculations that it's going to be taking place in Hammerfell, which I do think will be the case. I do think this game will be taking place in Hammerfell. But I think it would be fun to just talk about the things that I would personally want for the next Elder Scrolls game, since I'm fairly excited. Now, I know being excited for a Bethesda game nowadays is... but I still have hope that they can push through and make one great or even amazing RPG. I mean, I hope. One of the biggest complaints that I have for the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, I mean, for me it wasn't a complaint at first, but I went back and played Oblivion, then I even played the Oblivion remake, and one of my biggest complaints was the art style. I think the Skyrim, I mean, it fits Skyrim, it fits the world, it's a lot more darker of a theme and stuff like that, but I do think Elder Scrolls 6 should go back to the whimsical nature of the Elder Scrolls, because that's like the best thing, you know, Oblivion, Morrowind as well, the more unique and crazy looking kind of shit. The more whimsical kind of nature of it would be nice, because I do think Elder Scrolls is a lot more fun when it has this beautiful fairy tale kind of fantasy setting than the more realistic Nordic setting that this Skyrim was. It did fit Skyrim, but I do want Elder Scrolls 6 to be a bit more of that. In general, graphically, the game, I mean, I don't think graphics are that important, but in this day and age, you know, a lot of casual gamers and all, they get really mad when the graphics are not like GTA 6 level or whatever. I do think graphics is important to a certain extent, but I do think the art style is the most important aspect, and if you can nail the art style down and the graphics can come after. Of course, I don't want it to be looking like a 2011 game, because let's be honest, the creation engine is really outdated. And maybe it's taking this long because they want to update that engine. I mean, Oblivion did this thing where the Oblivion remake did this thing where they just translated everything to Unreal Engine, and it looked good. I mean, it didn't run well and had some small issues, but in general, it did look good. But it did sacrifice the art style a bit, and especially with the lighting, which was the biggest problem I had with the remake. I do wish the Elder Scrolls 6 does not have that problem, and if it's going to be on Creation Engine, I hope that it is an updated version that actually looks really good. These are the main things that I would want on the visual aspect of the game. Of course, a more modern HUD, better looking map and stuff like that. Those things are a given. I don't want this game to be over reliant on mods, but I'll get to that point later, because Bethesda have this thing where they just leave the modders to do and fix their game for them. And I mean, we saw that in Starfield. It's an issue, and I do hope that the Elder Scrolls 6 does not have that. But I'm scared it will. Now I think let's move away from the visuals, because the visuals, you know, one and done, not really the most important thing for me in the game. The world design is something that is very important to me. It's one of the main reasons why I keep on revisiting Skyrim. It's one of the main reasons why I love the Elder Scrolls series in general. And in general, Skyrim has, in my opinion, and I've stated this a few times before, the best open world of all time. Just the design. It is so perfect. It's not too big, which is another thing I want. I hope the game is not too big. It's not too small, which I hope it isn't either. It is perfectly compact. You can, like, every step you take, a new adventure can unfold. The environmental storytelling of Bethesda games are like top notch anyway. So I really hope that the Elder Scrolls 6 map size is perfect. I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to be too small. I would like it a bit bigger than Skyrim, which more stuff, of course, to do. I don't want the towns and villages to be really small. Like in Skyrim, some of them were like 3 houses. I would like them to be a lot larger. I do think that if they can nail this down, I mean, if they can nail the scale down of villages and towns being a bit bigger, having every step you take is not like a wasted step, like not empty space, you know, like many games do, which like completely empty space, there's nothing to do. I would like this game to have like every step and every single space utilized for a story or a cave or something. And I don't want any procedurally generated caves. The issue which I had with Oblivion is a lot of the caves are procedurally generated, and except for the important ones. And I mean, sure, they gave some unique experiences, but they all look the same. And Skyrim, the issue was that they all just look the same, even though they were all handmade. I would like some more unique locations in the caves at least, or more than just caves. I would like that stuff. a lot. Of course, I think the most important aspect for me is to not have the empty feeling, which I do think many RPGs or many games in general have a problem with, where you just walk around to the next objective. For example, Assassin's Creed games, or even where the bulk of the game is just the missions, and going to them is just like a chore you have to do. While in Skyrim, it was like an adventure going there, because on the way you would find so many cool things. I would like a lot more random NPCs, random encounters on the way. For Skyrim, there weren't many. I mean, there were a few, but I had to personally, I modded a lot of stuff in, so it would be even more, so the world would feel even more alive. I would like that in the base game of Elder Scrolls 6, where I can just walk around, get random encounters, random people talking to me. Maybe if I join the Thieves Guild, more thieves come and help me out, or if I'm not in the, or more thieves come in, or it would make more sense, like for example, when I do level up higher, a bandit would come in with his gang instead of just one guy, because come on, I'm like a world-known guy or whatever after doing like the hero stuff and stuff like that. That all stuff would be really cool, because it felt really stupid when the one thief came up to me when the whole world knew I was the Dragonborn and defeated Alduin. I would like that stuff to be changed in this, which brings me to my next point. I would like a reputation system, a proper reputation system, where people look at you weird when you do bad things, or people look at you with like you're a hero if you do good things. So you have consequences for your actions, which I think will move on to the story part of it. I do think choices have to matter, and I do think they have to have consequences. One of the biggest issues I had with the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, or even Oblivion to a certain extent, even Oblivion actually, was that the choices don't really matter much. You can do whatever you want, be whatever you want, and literally, I mean, I guess it helps for first-time players or for casuals or whatever, but come on, a lot of people play RPGs nowadays, and I do want this one to be a lot deeper. You have to make choices, and you have to stick to them. If you fuck up, you fuck up. You start a new playthrough, whatever. And I do think that would give the game a lot more life and a lot more replay value, because in Skyrim you can just do all the guild quest lines in one playthrough and just like never touch it again, which I do think kind of sucks, because you know, you have to have a reason to come back. I hope they let you role play. I hope they like make you commit to the role you're role playing, and I would really like that stuff. Of course, deeper RPG mechanics in general would be nice. Of course, leveling system, whatever. I think Skyrim's leveling system was kind of meh. Oblivion's was a lot better. I do want Oblivion's leveling system to kind of make a return, where you make your own class and stuff like that. I think that stuff would be really great for this kind of game. Because in general, like, it's an RPG, you gotta commit. Like the first Fallout New Vegas makes you commit. You gotta commit and do that stuff. I think that is very important. A reputation system, like I said before, like some factions will like you, some factions dislike you. In general, like how New Vegas operates, like stuff like that is, I think, would be very important and very cool for the Elder Scrolls 6. And one other thing, I hope you're a nobody. I don't want any chosen one nonsense. I want like Oblivion, where you just like a nobody, you just get found, and then you become like a hero or whatever. That's a lot better. Or even a villain if you want to be. Like, make us have evil choices in the game, in the main story as well. Make us be bad if you want to be. I mean, I always play the good guys, because, you know, I just feel bad being the villain in most of these games. But give us the choice. But if I don't want a second playthrough, I want to be evil, just let me be evil, you know. And I think that's what I really want for the Elder Scrolls. You know, just give us some more freedom. Let us do what we want. Give us the reputation system. Give us stuff that matters, because that it really fucking... I want to feel like my choices affect the world. I would like some other smaller things, of course. I would like a better combat system, obviously. I do think the Oblivion remake did change a bit of the original Oblivion combat system, and it did make it a bit better than Skyrim's as well. I do think, but I do think an upgrade is definitely needed. We need a more deeper mechanically more complex combat system, which is definitely more fun than the lightsaber swinging in Skyrim. I would definitely like that. I would also love kill animations to make a return from Skyrim, because I think that was really cool, the kill cams. I would like that. Maybe a more functioning third-person mode, but that's not really a priority, because I don't play the Elder Scrolls games in third-person anyway, because, I don't know, it's a first-person game for me. Like I mentioned before, silent protagonist, important. I want to be part of the role. I don't like when a protagonist is voiced when playing an RPG. It's much better when I'm reading the lines myself. I like that a lot more. I want some amazing music, obviously, but I do know that Bethesda's they're not gonna fail on that, because the Elder Scrolls have always had amazing music. I don't think Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be any different. I think this is all that should be said about the gameplay aspects of this thing. You know, I think I've said everything I wanted to, what I really want for the Elder Scrolls 6. It should be akin. It should be just a mechanically deep, great open world, well designed, amazing RPG. But I think that's fairly simple, right? But now let's go to the more story aspects of it. I do want some questions answered from the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, like for example, who won the Civil War? I need that stuff. I would like to also know what happened to the Dragonborn and stuff like that. Would be nice to see like our character being mentioned. You know, like in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Yeah, spoilers. You become Sheogorath, and in Skyrim you literally encounter Sheogorath. So I would like something like that. Maybe a written note or something about the previous protagonist. You know, just a small reference or something would be nice. Now, as you do know, most of the Elder Scrolls games take place in the Third Era. If I'm not mistaken, Arena, the first one, Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Oblivion all take place in the Third Era, with the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim being the only one to take place in a new era, the Fourth Era. I want the Elder Scrolls 6 to take place in the Fifth Era. I would like a big jump. Now, maybe the Fourth Era definitely does have some stories to tell and stuff like that, and I would like them maybe in like side games or something, but I do think since we're waiting for so fucking long, I would like a skip of an era. I don't know, that would be personally what I want. You see a big jump, we can know what happens and stuff like that through history books and stuff like that. Would be really cool to see. Of course, the Lusty Argonian made. We need to see the next volume of that. We need that continued pronto. But in general, I think that would be a really cool thing, because I think that would give them also more free room to do whatever they want, because we're in a new era and they just have to kind of like make it work with the previous ones. I think that could be really fucking cool. I mean, it's not like Bethesda cares about consistency anyway. They retcon things whenever they want, whatever they see fit. So I do hope no real major retcons happen. First off, but I think that would be really cool if we can skip to another era. Would be nice. I would also like to see some answers for the dwarves and stuff like that. I really would like to know what happened to them. But in general, I think these are all more of the story based stuff, and I might make a separate video just talking about the lore and story of what I would like answered in the Elder Scrolls 6 at some point, sometime else. But there's just a small nugget of what I would like for the Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, we're anyway a long way ahead before the Elder Scrolls 6 even comes out, or before we even get some announcement of any of the sorts, because Todd himself said it's a long way off. So I'll definitely come back to this topic and talk about the things I would like answered and the stuff I would like answered in the Elder Scrolls 6 for the story and lore purposes of the game, obviously. And I guess in general, I guess I can call this video what I want for the future of the Elder Scrolls franchise, because there's some stuff that, like, you know, like the previous eras and stuff like that, which we only got books and stuff of. I would like to, like, I don't know, maybe make a small side game or something like that where you just play, you know, like Elder Scrolls Redguard was the first game with Todd Howard worked on, and that game was like a side story, like an action adventure based game in this Elder Scrolls universe, and it's a fairly good game from what I've heard of. Sadly, never got to play it, and that shit does not run well, but I do know the story and stuff like that. I would like the Elder Scrolls like kind of like those kind of side games, like Redguard and stuff like that, maybe put into the previous eras, or if you want to do more stories in the Fourth Era, put them in the Fourth Era, so that we can get the Fifth Era in the Elder Scrolls 6. You know, brand new mainline game, brand new era, whatever, would be really cool. And I think these are just the hopes and dreams that I would like for the Elder Scrolls in general, like the whole franchise in general. The Elder Scrolls 6, it better be good, because I've been waiting for this game for a really fucking long time, and I'm excited. I'm still hyped for it. I genuinely cannot wait for this game, even though I know nothing. And I do think Bethesda will deliver, because they've been on a bad run of form. I mean, Starfield came out and that did not get received well by the critics or the fans. And I do think they know that Elder Scrolls 6 is like their last chance to make it right with the fans. And, you know, and I'm a huge fan, and I've been waiting for this game for a long time. And I'm young, okay? I know people have been waiting for even longer than me. People have even bigger fans who've been playing these games since release, been playing since Morrowind's release and stuff like that. I know people have been waiting for a long ass time. And I genuinely just hope that it's going to be a good game, because I fucking love this franchise. I fucking love this world, the world building and stuff like that. I even have the books of Skyrim, that collection, whatever. I have that, and I've read it. My friends look at me a little weird whenever I tell them that I read that in Skyrim I open up the books and read them, because a lot of people just skip over them. I do read them in game, and I just love this world, okay? And I would love the Elder Scrolls 6 to be good, because it's something that I've been waiting for a very fucking long time. And that should be it for this week's video. I'm sorry it took so long. The next video will probably be Devil May Cry 1, because I've been working on that. And I just wanted to make this because, I mean, first of all, this video is unscripted. And I just wanted to make this because I just want to talk about Elder Scrolls a little bit, because I fucking love the Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite worlds. And if you guys want more Elder Scrolls videos, put that in the comments. If you guys want other games to want me to cover, put that on. Other game franchises you want me to cover, put that down in the comments. I have a few stuff on my list right now, but I just want to get through all of Devil May Cry first, and then I might complete all of the Rayman as well, because I had the Rayman Legends video as well in the works, but I just haven't been in the mood for Rayman, because I just went through the original 3 games. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. New video next week as well, because I did not upload the week before, and that should hopefully be the Devil May Cry video. If not, it's going to be another video in this kind of style, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.